Hi everybody, this is episode 2. It's going to be a little combo. I've been waiting a few weeks, sorry it's taking so long. I'm going to show you the process of me planting the seeds in little peat moss pods from cilantro and basil and spinach and lettuce, romaine lettuce and buttercrunch lettuces. I'll show you how I planted them and then left them under my grow lamp to turn into the seedlings grew, and then from there I'll be showing you fast forward a few weeks as they've grown big enough for me to take them out, clean them up, and then put them into my actual raft system. So let me know what you think. What I'm going to be planting today, I'm going to plant some lettuce, some basil, and cilantro. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be putting 1 to 2 in each one, and then I will let them sit in here for a little bit of time to be able to grow and then transfer them over. Now I will let them sit there and cover them up, keep them warm out of direct sunlight until they sprout. And from there I'll transport them into my grow beds in the pots. Hey everybody, this is episode 2. My plants have grown, as you can see, and now I'm going to transfer them into their little pots with these. This will help secure them and the roots will hang down in here. So what you want to do is, there's a little grow pod. I'm going to break it out of its pod carefully, not to destroy any roots. And break up the soil it's in carefully. Then give your plant, dip him in the water, carefully not to hurt him. Softly and carefully remove dirt from him. Then take one of these and separate it, like so. You can see that. You hang the plant in there. Make sure the roots are hanging down low enough. And you close it up in there so the roots hanging down, plant's up top. You take the pod and you put it down in there. And you push the plant down, like so. Now do this a couple times, and then I'll show you one more. Again, you take it out of its thing. This one has 2. I'll split this as lettuce. I'm going to break it up like so. Then carefully dip it in the water. Just be very gentle with the roots. Separate one from the other. Again, take one of these, dip the plant in there. And take a pod, put that in there, and push it down. Again, so the roots are hanging below. The roots will come out and they'll start growing into the grow bed. And the plant up here still receive light stuff from my grow lamp. There you go. I'll finish the rest off and I'll be back to show you, put them in the raft for the first time. Okay, it's been some time since my first episode. Since then, I had been growing my seedlings and getting them to that certain specific height. They're about a couple weeks old at that point, and my pH is still holding strong between 5.5 and 6 pH, and everything so far has been working great. Swirl filter's been doing good. The fish tough to see. They're in there. They're getting bigger. This wolf is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, settling all the solid waste out of my fish tank. And then now to the grow field, which I have a little filter catching any solids that might come through. And that's what they're going to grow in. I'm monitoring the water temp. The temperature now is around 75 degrees every day. It's getting a little colder here. There's the aerator. So now I've been waiting and waiting for the water to get to the right pH levels and my plants to grow. So now I get to put my plants in. I lowered my grow lamp to about 21 inches from the grow bed. That seems to be working so far, and I'll just monitor it through this upcoming fall and winter time and adjust accordingly. So my first one here is cilantro, and I will put that in there. Next I have basil, and I'll put that over there. Now I have different lettuces, regular romaine lettuce and butter crunch lettuce. This is regular lettuce, the romaine. Put that in here. Now the butter crunch. There. Now they're a little small. The diameter of the holes are a little under 2 inches. The pods are 2-inch pods, and they seem to work out good. I just used the core drill and drilled them out. So now we wait. We see how they do. Hopefully they'll take in all the nitrate filled water, and they'll go through their whole process, and they'll start to grow over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and hopefully over the next month I'll be able to harvest some and actually start eating everything. I plan after a little while to start. Now I have a couple extra holes left. I'm going to use those as they get bigger. I'm going to put them over farther, so the younger guys are over here and they grow, they get over there. And then with the extra holes I have left, I plan on trying a couple of different things. So far it's leafy greens, and I'm going to keep continuing to do a couple different, maybe lettuces, maybe some kale, things like that. I might try to do, maybe peppers or things along those lines, but I'm not quite set up for anything like that yet. But that's it. That's them. Hopefully I'll have good news, and I'll be able to check in here in the next couple weeks if they've all grown and they're growing, and that means I successfully have the water's where it needs to be, and the plants are loving it and eating it up, and we're able to harvest these in the coming weeks. So check back, post any of your comments below or any questions you may have. I'd be glad to answer them if I can. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks.